some sick guitar licks? Then watch this video. What's up, everyone? My name is Jay Tarantino from the band Etherius. Welcome back to another lesson. Today I am breaking down some more sick licks from the Etherius song Gilded Shadows of Oblivion from our new album Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Check it out at the link tree in the description box below. Also, if you want to check out more of my lessons, if you want to check out all of our videos, the rest of our catalog, again, I'll have some links down in the description box below. And if you would like access to the full lesson with downloadable tabs and backing tracks, please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/JTarantino. The link, again, is in the description box below. Last lesson, we broke down the first verse solo and the pre-chorus, and today we're going to break down the chorus solo, the main hook of the song. So there's a couple things here. First of all, I really try to emphasize the chord changes going on underneath. So my melody was really kind of constructed just based on the way the chords change. It is a very open section. You know, the chords are just sustaining out for all. There's not a whole lot of movement going on, so it's very open. It really allowed me some freedom to create any kind of melody that I wanted to. The only rule that I really set for myself is that I was really kind of emphasizing each chord change. The other thing I wanted to do too was create a melody that was very catchy, but also kind of driving and still aggressive. And I think I was able to do that with this. There's a couple things here. There's a lot of alternate picking, although it's not as crazy as some of the other licks that I do. And also there's a lot of bends, a lot of long slides, a lot of bends. And this is a really great melody to learn if you really want to get better. Again, get better with the accuracy of your bends. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So before we get into the actual licks, I want to show you the riff that I'm playing over so you get an idea of what I was talking about when I'm playing to the chord changes. So this riff is very simple. It consists of really 4 chords. I really like to do these chords where it's the root, the third, and the octave. So instead of doing, you know, root 5th power chords or anything like that, I like to do these type of chords. So here the first chord is B minor, and I'm doing starting at 7th fret on the E string. I'm doing 7, then I'm doing 5 on the A, and then I'm doing 9 on the D string. So it's B, the root, D, the third, and then B again, the octave, an octave higher. So the next chord is A. We're doing the same thing, root, third, octave, same idea. This time I'm doing 5, 4, 7. So then we go back to this B minor. So right here I'm doing a D major chord, but then I'm also, I got that open G ringing out. So it kind of rubs together with the F sharp to get that minor second rub going on. Then I'm going back to an A chord, but I do a different voicing here. I'm doing a first inversion A, so the third is going to be in the bass. So in this case, we got C sharp, A, and then C sharp, an octave higher. So it's on. This is on the B string. We're doing 2, 5, 4 on the A string. So 2 on the B string, 5 on the E string, 4 on the A. So again, those chords are. Then we do the same thing again. This time I do I arpeggiate the chord a little bit. Then right here it changes. We do. Do an F sharp and G right there. So the first 2 chords stay the same, and the last 2 change from F sharp to G, and the last time that the chorus repeats. The first lick that I'm playing over this chord, again, more pedal point licks like I always love to do. So I'm just doing, so I'm kind of pedaling F sharp there, which is the 5th of the B minor chord. And again, my notes. So again, I have B, the root in there. I have D, the third. I have C sharp, the 9th. I have E, the 4th. So again, over the B minor, I'm doing. So again, like I said, I'm pedaling F sharp, which is the 7th fret on the B string. I'm doing. So I'm doing 7, 7, 7, 9, 7, 10, 7, 12. Then right here, just doing 9, 10, 9, 7. And again, I'm alternate picking, so starting with a downstroke. So all the notes on the E string are going to be hit with an upstroke. So it's... And again, that's over the B minor chord. When the next chord hits, which is the A, I do the same thing, I just change the notes to match the chord. So again, this time I'm pedaling A, which is the root of that chord. So we got E, we got A, we got D, which is the fourth of the A chord of A. We got E, which is the fifth, F sharp, which is the sixth. So again, this lick has more of a major feel. The first lick has a very minor feel. Next lick is major. Right here. So again, pedaling the 10th fret on the B string, and we're doing 10, 12, 14. Kind of a similar concept to what I did here. So I'm just doing hammer on pull off 14, 15, and then 12, 14, 12. And then right here, I'm just doing a little B minor arpeggio right there. That lick is 19, 19, 22. So again. So now we go into the D chord. Actually go back to the first lick. Again, same notes, same pattern. Then over the A chord, again, we got that A chord right here. I'm doing... So I'm doing 14, 15, 14 hammer on pull-up. So I'm going back and forth between the 16th fret on the G and the 14th fret on the E. So then from there, we're doing 17, 14. So again, I keep going back to these two notes here. So we're doing 17, 14, 17, 14, 16, 14. Then we're doing 19, 14, 16, 14, and then 21, 14. So again. So up to there we have. Here is where we get into a lot of bends, a lot of real big bends. I'm doing a lot of long slides. So now we're going back to that B minor chord again. So we're going back to B minor and A, the first two chords in the sequence. So here over the B minor, I'm really emphasizing B and F sharp, so that's the root and the fifth. So one thing I really like to do, I like to do a lot of these double stops where I'm bending one note and I'm hitting another note, letting them ring together. The other note is stationary. So again, so right there I'm bending 17 to 19 on the E string. Hammer on pull off 14 and 17. Then I'm bending again 17 to 19 on the B string. And while I'm bending that note on the B, I'm letting the A, the 17th fret E, I'm letting that ring, letting those two notes ring together. So right here is where the chord changes to A. So again, right here I'm focusing on, so the third C sharp, this is the third in that A chord. So again, over the B minor, right here it changes to A. So I do this lick here. So hammer on pull off 14 and 15 on the B string. And then I slide down to the 7th fret, and I do 7, 8, 7. Again, F sharp being the 6th of the A minor chord, G being the flat 7. So again, so now here, chord changes to F sharp, and I'm doing this lick here. So I go into harmonic minor here. I'm doing a diminished arpeggio to really, again, just emphasize the chord that I'm playing over. So starting 11th fret on the D string. So I'm doing 11, 14, then I'm doing 12 on the G, then I'm doing 11, 14 on the B string. So again, we have C sharp diminished arpeggio. So we have C sharp and E, which is the 5th, and the flat 7. We have G, which is the flat 9. We have A sharp there, which is the 3rd of the chord, and then back to C sharp, the 5th. So, and then again we do. So again, back to the root. Kind of resolve it here a little bit. So I'm doing 14, 15, 14, 12. Right here, the chord changes to the G. When I hit the B, so that's the 7th fret on the E string, that's the 3rd of the G chord. Then right here. So this is where that long slide and the bend comes in. So I'm just hammering on, pulling off 7 and 9. And then I'm just going right into the slide, sliding up to 17, bending up a whole step to 19, again hitting B, which is the 3rd. Right here I'm ending the phrase with this B minor arpeggio. So I'm doing 16, 15, 14, 17. After I hit 17, I'm sliding up right away to the 21st fret, C sharp, bending up a half step to D, and then resolving it back to B, which emphasizes the next chord change, and that's the end of the chorus. And here's the entire lick played slow. And here's the entire solo played to the track.